What's in the box?
So
Is it your fragile ego?
you stole my joke. You stole my joke. That was the joke I made at you before we recorded. You stole my joke.
Never did. I write all your material. You hack.
So, as you know, I have a lot of beautiful stuff in my house because I think it's something very important. Everyone listening, if you accomplish something that is great, some achievement, what I like to do is buy myself something to remember that moment. Because sometimes when it's hard, you forget you've done great things in your life. You've had accomplishments. It doesn't have to be some amazing factory. It could just be like my first job, or I got a raise, or you know what, anything. So there's this amazing sculptor named Jake Michael Singer, a singer who's a sculptor. And I saw a piece of his.
How's his singing voice? This is joke's not going to.
Well, hold on. I could go somewhere with this.
Okay.
How's his singing voice?
Do you want me to write your joke for you?
Yeah. What's the punchline?
Hard.
There it is. That's the one.
That's what she said.
So I followed him on Instagram. He followed me back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he says, what's the point of being an artist if the work I create isn't in the spaces of people I like and admire? He's a big fan of yours. You've given him, and our episodes together give him joy. So he said, if I make Lex a sculpture, will he put it on the shelf behind him? And what that reminded me of is when I was a kid, you read Batman comics, and there's the Batcave, and the Batcave has all this cool stuff in it. I didn't realize until much later that all of those things in the Batcave had an origin story. So the giant penny, the dinosaur, there was actually a story where that came from. So if you're a fan of a show, you can spot, oh, this is when this appeared, this is when that appeared, this and that appeared. So he made you this sculpture. He lives in Turkey, and it's called Chance Murmur. And it is, I haven't even seen it yet. It is absolutely beautiful.
So you want to do a little unboxing?
Yes.
Okay. Axe or
body spray?
All right.
Let's do it.
Unbox.
I'm so excited. He likes this out of the box.
You know that Steven Seagal movie where there's like a stripper that comes out of the box?
Is that
Under Siege?
Okay.
He is on a boat. You're not an action film guy.
No.
One. What does the pirate say when he turns 80?
What?
I'm 80.
I'm 80. Oh.
Oh. See, that's how I know you don't like humor.
I just don't like pirates.
Well, your mom does. Do you play any musical instruments?
No. Neither do you. I've seen your guitar videos. Okay.
Here's a big piece of wood for you. That's what it feels like, just so you know.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, my God.
This traveled across the world.
So here's why his work speaks so much to me. So first of all, he's combining so many different references. It's Nike, the goddess of victory, right? It looks like an angel as well. The Italian Futurists, which is my favorite art movement from the early 20th century, they tried to capture motion in 2D or 3D form.
Well, Jake, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for creating beautiful things. And thank you for caring about somebody like me and somebody like Michael who really feel the love.
That's the other thing.
Thank you.
When you have something that matters to you in your house and you're having a bad day, you can look at it and remember, you know what I mean? That spirit of joy. And I actually have a list here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got a little rant ready. You want to hear my rant?
Yeah, let's go. You're...
One of the things that drives me crazy is when people, especially conservatives, think that all contemporary art is ugly or abstract or like literally garbage. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of that. But so much of the stuff out there in galleries is not only not crazy expensive, but they're trying to sell things for people in their house. And these are young artists, they're trying to add beauty. I have a list. So if you don't believe me and you think all contemporary art is garbage or terrible, go to the website of any of these places that I'm going to rattle off, look through them, and you're telling me that it's not about creating beauty and joy and things in people's lives. So I don't have any relationship with any of these people. These are just some galleries I follow on Instagram. Outre Gallery, Antler Gallery, Giant Robot 2, Beinart, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, Beinart, Spoke Art Gallery, VAR Gallery in Milwaukee, I was there. The pieces were not expensive at all.
What kind of art are we talking about? Everything?
Mostly paintings, some sculptures too, like this. Corey Helford is my favorite one in LA. Night Gallery, Vertical Gallery, Avant Gallery, Hive Gallery, Haven Gallery, and Curio Art Gallery. I'm telling you, it's not exorbitant. This is not the kind of thing where you have to go to a museum and be like, this doesn't make sense to me. You look at it right away, you're like, okay, I know what this is, and it's beautiful, it's awesome. And you're supporting someone who's young and creative, trying to do something and make the world a better place. So I'm a big fan of the contemporary art scene. A lot of it is not great, but even the stuff that's not great is very rarely disgusting or gross. It's just like, okay, I've seen this before, or something like that.
Okay.
So it's like there's like a stand-up where like I'll pay money for the ticket, and someone's like, who's an opener? It's like, I wouldn't pay to see him perform, but he sure still made me laugh. That person is still by far more good than bad. So a lot of this art isn't stuff I would own, but it's like, okay, I get it. I like it.